Hi, everybody. I'm Elida Zweidler-McKay with the ZM Coach, where we're all about helping you take your career to the next level. So, today I want to talk to you about having a set of guiding principles that drive your leadership. One of the things that I've noticed for myself in my own business, as well as for the clients that I've coached, is that there are so many decisions that leaders face from moment to moment and day to day. Your circumstances are constantly changing, whether that's a new assignment or a new challenge out in the marketplace, or something that changes with a customer or a client. There, as a leader, no matter what your specific role or your specific industry or your specific situation, you are going to be facing sort of constant challenges and constant circumstances that are just changing all around you. And one of the ways to reduce the sense of overwhelm that's a natural response to that kind of situation is to have a set of guiding principles that sort of drive how you think about problems, how you think about solutions, and what sort of makes you successful. I've been thinking about this a lot because I have my own set of guiding principles that feed into the work that I do with my clients. And one of the things that's so great about that is that having a set of principles that I know work when it comes to helping somebody take their career forward or partner with people or become a better leader is that I can then help clients who are in a whole variety of different circumstances. It doesn't have to be a particular industry or a particular level or a particular niche. I have used these guiding principles that are at the foundation of my work with CEO level clients. I've also used them with people who are trying to become managers for the first time and pretty much everything in between. I've used them with clients who are trying to get a new job, maybe clients who've been laid off, to clients who have, are successfully leading organizations and aren't really looking for a promotion. They just want to be better leaders. And the same set of ideas and principles apply across all of those different categories. For example, I've worked with several clients who have gotten recently promoted into a new job, and there's so much that they have to take on in that new job, so many relationships that they have to build, so many changes, and they end up in this feeling of like that they're scrambling around, and they're flying blind a little bit, and they're maybe a little bit afraid. Um, they're overwhelmed, and so what we do in our work together is we go back to these guiding principles and we apply them to that new job, and we help them really think through what it's going to take to be successful and take the steps and take the actions and build the relationships that are going to help them get there. And so when I've worked with clients in that kind of situation, we've helped them get rid of that sense of overwhelm, really get their feet under them, and be able to have the success that they wanted to have when they got that promotion or they got that new job. I've also worked with clients who are in a situation where they feel like they should have been promoted or they wanted to get promoted and they haven't been. They don't have the influence in their organization. They're not feeling heard. And there's work that they have to do to build support across the organization for them. There's work that they have to do to win people over and to really tap into their own strengths and make other people aware of those strengths so that they can get set up for the next promotion. And that's another set of people that these principles have helped, that I've developed and that I've worked with them on. Folks who've then gone on to get the promotion or get the new job that they wanted. And that's the third situation. I've also applied these principles to helping people specifically when they're finding a new job, in learning how to tell their own story about their career, learning how to build good rapport and connections with the people that they're interviewing with, and also learning how to find an organization and a team that's going to be the right fit for them. These same principles apply. And then, other kinds of situations, when somebody's had a bad performance review, or they're in some kind of conflict with people at work, or even a conflict with their boss. Any of those situations can come back to these same principles, these same sets of ideas. And we just, we use them over and over again to help people figure out what to do, how to handle the situation, how to feel confident in the face of all those challenges, and really move through them so that they feel less overwhelmed and more successful, and so that they actually get the measurable success that they've been going for in their careers. I'm going to be presenting about these five principles in just a couple of weeks on May 3rd. If you are interested, we will have a link on how you can hear more about them at the bottom of this video. But in general, what I wanted to say about them is that whatever your set of principles are, taking some time to articulate them, to really know what you stand for as a leader, to know what you think drives success, to understand whether it's for your industry or your field or just for yourself as a leader, kind of what your core ideas are that drive success is one of the things that can really help you reduce overwhelm and create that sort of consistency that applies, again, no matter the level that you're at, no matter the circumstance, no matter how many years you've been in your organization. So if this is of interest to you, if you're curious to unpack what your own guiding principles might be, or even to hear more about mine, we'd love to have you join us on May 3rd. It's going to be at noon Eastern. I'm going to be going through what I see as the five core shifts that people need to make in order to have careers that are satisfying, where they're getting the recognition and the pay raises and the respect that they deserve, so that their careers can really take them where they want to go. So that's what we're going to be covering. We'll include a link in the comments when we have it. We'll come back on and post about it again, but I wanted you to know about it so you can mark your calendars and plan to be there. Take care. Hope you can come.